So I think that us being a better example first, showing them that it's okay to be a plumber and you can make a lot of money. Show them it's okay to be a welder. Show them that it's okay to get into a trade or learn how to do something for yourself by solving a problem, knowing how to properly market. That's another way for you to make money, son, outside of going the easy route of selling drugs, taking such a high risk.
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing blacktastic.
The trade school, what is you guys' agenda?
So our agenda here is to help our people, those who are underserved, those who need a second chance, get a second chance. My teacher said that we must do for self or suffer the consequences. And a lot of times we know that we need jobs. The minister said that's been the cry for a long time, jobs and justice. He also says, how long are we going to depend on other people to do for us what we have the power to do for ourselves? So if we get instructors that has went to these colleges, if we get instructors who have spent their time to learn skill sets and trades, now they can come here who have 10 years of experience, who have degrees, who have certifications. They can teach our community plumbing, welding, AI, nursing assistant, phlebotomy, the trades that we're going to need for the future, so that they, number one, could learn a skill set so that you can take my job away from me, but you never can take my knowledge away from me. I can get fired maybe during COVID, but you can never take my skill set away from me. So here we want to teach them skills, but also teach them business. And we're going to be helping them out with job placement. So they're going to come here, get the skill set, get the certifications, and then we'll be positioning partnerships to help them get jobs as well. But if they can't get a job, we also, in a lot of our programs, want to teach them how to build a business of their own as well, so that they can do something for themselves. The type of partnerships that we're looking to engage in is those who have access over our demographic. So our demographic are single mothers. Our demographic are those coming home from prison. Our demographic are those who didn't, graduate from college, high school, those who underpaid. That's our demographic. Those who really need a second chance, those who really need help, those who many people throw away to the wayside. Those are the ones who we're looking to help, because we're offering free education for those who qualify. So if you have a program, if you have an organization where you're over the youth between the ages of 18 and 24, those young adults, if you have access to those who are 25 plus, who are on government assistance and things of that nature and need help, we want to partner with you guys, because then you can funnel those people here to get skill sets and get real training and certifications so that they can make a better living for themselves. So we're also going to be needing those who can sponsor community events. So if you got shoes, if you got backpacks, if you got school supplies, if you got something where you maybe need to get your brand out there and you can sponsor something that our community needs, those are some ways that we can partnership, with other businesses.
How did you get started coming up with the idea of this trade school? I think it's genius.
So Brother Marion, our brother, our mentor, our consultant, he is the one who's the founder of the trade school. He's been doing it for several years now. Probably over half a decade at this point. He had one in Texas that was very successful, did very well. So the state of Georgia actually called him on what he had did in Texas and said, hey man, can you do the same thing here in Georgia? And we're going to be doing the same thing. So what I do is, I've obviously been into education as well, but online. So I've had in service over 15,000 students. So I've had my online school. Now I'm partnering with him for what he knows workforce wise to bring it together. So my knowledge of entrepreneurship and building a business and marketing, I'll be offering that to the students here at the trade school, and then taking the trade school to a whole other level as far as marketing it, the impact. So I call myself the chief of impact. I know how to take somebody who has a product that the people need and get it out there to the world. So what I was already doing on the online side, my vision for online, being able to reach people and give them a skill set, tap into their gifts so that they can make a better living for themselves. He was doing that on the physical side. Now we're merging it together.
What's the goal for the minister and you to change the demographics of 20%, 30% of us? What's the agenda? What's the plan?
When you say change 20 to 30% of us, what do you mean?
Okay. everyone's not going to come to the realization we need to change our culture the way I feel.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you never have to condemn a dirty glass. Just put a clean one next to it.
No cap.
And it'll be easy for you to know which way to choose. I think a lot of us growing up didn't have a clean glass to choose from. We had an example of going to the streets. That type of person is successful. Pimping is successful. Showing my body on OnlyFans now looks to be successful, or becoming an athlete. So oftentimes we are telling our youth, you're doing the wrong thing. Stop doing this, stop doing that. But you're not giving enough examples of what to do. Naturally, every human being wants freedom, justice, and equality. We want peace. And these young guys, they want money. And I think sometimes as adults, we fake it as if we don't need money, and we shy away from ways to make money when you struggle every day, Monday through Friday, going to a job that you don't want to go to for money. But then you don't want to have the conversation, the real conversation with your son. He's out there in the streets probably because of temptation, because when he asked you for something, I ain't got it right now. He want it. He want the best. Naturally, as the original man, we want the best and we deserve the best. So if he's seeing his mom struggle, if he's seeing his dad struggle, naturally in his mind, man, I'm going to get it on my own. Because they can't provide me and get me stuff that my friend got. Come on now, we know how it is. You come to school, you ain't got the new Jordan, your friend do. In your mind, man, I wish I had them. So if your family isn't able to provide it, these thoughts is developed in them. So I think that us being a better example first, showing them that it's okay to be a plumber and you can make a lot of money. Show them it's okay to be a welder. Show them that it's okay to get into a trade or learn how to do something for yourself by solving a problem, knowing how to properly market. That's another way for you to make money, son, outside of going the easy route of selling drugs, taking such a high risk. If you got such a high risk tolerance, maybe you may be into trading where, yeah, it's a high risk, but it's also a high reward where you can make a lot of money. So I just think they don't have enough options on the shelf for them to actually choose from. And then the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said knowledge of self is the prerequisite to all other knowledge. They don't know themselves. So if mama is saying you just like your dad and your dad is in prison, that's my identity. So we got to be real. That was a story that I heard yesterday or a couple of days ago. And it was a little boy that was at school, and the teacher said, you don't seem as engaged. He said, nothing that you teaching me is showing me how to take care of my little sister, because I'm the head of the house at 12 years old. So imagine that. We want to encourage him. We want to, we tell him to keep your head up and all this. He's 12 years old, head of the house, taking care of his little sister. So we not addressing them issues of what do he do? How can he make money? He's now in a position where he can't be a real teenager and enjoy basketball and AAU and Pop Warner. And we want him to pay attention and listen in class and focus when he's thinking about how he's going to take care of this when somebody should be taking care of him. So I think being better examples, addressing the issue, giving them knowledge of self so that they can raise the level of how they think about themselves. Because if I think of myself as just a nigga, I'm going to have nigga activity. But when I believe that I'm a God and I see myself as a God, there are certain activities that I cannot do because I'm growing in knowledge of self, which produces love for self, which produces respect for self. Now there are certain things I can't allow myself to do when I see myself on a higher level. So I think that is the process of helping us out. And the reason I answered that way, because I don't believe there's a one size fits all solution. There's brothers who done been molested. You got to deal with him a certain type of way. There are sisters who have been raped and molested by their own father. This is the father figure. This is the man who's supposed to be the protector. So when another man comes in and want to help her out, naturally in her head, she already got a guard up. The man who gave me life, who brought me into the world, already abused me. Man, you're going to have a hard time dealing with me. So then how do we do that and be patient with a little brother or a little sister when I'm on a 9 to 5? I ain't got time to really give you what you need. So I may give you a word, but then when I give you this word, you're going back into that environment and I'm going back to work. So now we as leaders have to find ways for us to be truly free so that we can give these young people and our people the time that they need. It takes time to get over some trauma. It takes time to get over mental abuse, physical abuse. So it's just going to take unity, man. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said our unity is more powerful than an atomic bomb. So we got to let go of the religious divisions, the political divisions, and see that there's a much deeper problem than you being Muslim, than you saying I'm a Moor, I'm not black. Well, I am black. Well, I'm not black. I'm a Hebrew.
I'm an Aboriginal American Indian.
Yeah, it's so much more than just that's going to solve these problems. So I think ultimately, man, that's how we're going to help. Because that's how I was helped. Somebody came to me with a word. I internalized the word. I started to see myself as a God. I say, man, I got to achieve things more higher. So I put down basketball to do what I'm doing now because of a word that went into me. It was a man that had enough time because he had a business and could meet with me when I needed help. He can meet me at Whataburger. He can meet me at the local Starbucks and give me game when I couldn't get the game from maybe somebody close to me. That level of access, that level of freedom to be able to serve, I think is what's needed, because every brother, every sister may need something different.
You know what? That was so well put, because a brother at my job, he was upset, and I was like, "Hey, man, why are you like damn near in tears? What's going on?" He was like, "Well, my brother is getting out of prison, and my mom and my sisters and all that are throwing him a party." And I was like, "All right, yeah." He was like, "But when I got my college degree, they didn't throw me nothing." So that really got me, and that happened like a couple weeks ago. I was like, wow, our culture.
Well, hopefully he listens to this interview or you send it to him, because I want him to go and read in the Bible about the prodigal son. The prodigal son, he went astray from his father. And he had an older brother who stuck with him. He didn't leave. He was obedient to the family. He doing whatever the case may be. And when the prodigal son came back, he did the same thing. He threw a party for him, quote unquote, in modern times. And the brother was upset. Hey, man, I didn't leave. I didn't go nowhere with you. I was with you the whole time. What the older son didn't understand is that you got the benefit the whole entire time. You got the blessings from staying. It's much greater to see your little brother who went astray come back. So we're celebrating the fact that he's coming back into the fold, that he's getting his life right. You've been with me the whole time. You already been benefiting. So I encourage him to go look at the story and get the context of the prodigal son, because the older son felt the same way when he didn't leave, and the father celebrated the younger son when he came back. So that was a similar situation. So check that out, man. It may ease your mind.
Your upbringing, how was it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I was born in prison. The first time I saw my biological father was in his casket.
Wow.
I recall a story of being with my biological mother once. So my mama who raised me is my biological mother's cousin. I have 20, from what I know, at least 21 biological brothers and sisters. But I grew up as the only child. And so 4 of them I know well, because my mom who raised me would take me down to East Texas, where 3 of them stayed together. So I would go visit them for the summertime. And then I had a younger sister who stayed in the city that I was in. So we would have time where we spent time together, and we still talk today. 2 of them I met at my biological father's funeral, but we never developed a relationship. So I grew up as an introvert. You know, I pretty much come in the house, I'm on my computer, learning something on YouTube, teaching myself something on YouTube, editing videos, and I love basketball. So I grew up as a basketball player, been playing since the age of 2, all-star in high school, all-American in college. So basketball was what everybody thought I was going to end up doing, either going to the NBA or going overseas. And so my sophomore year, when I was in college, a brother who came from the nation, my study group coordinator, spoke about the role of the male and the female. And he happened to be in the Nation of Islam, have his own business. So he became my mentor, and then he led me to the teachings and led me to the minister, and it took off from there. But my childhood was literally purpose-driven basketball. Ball is life, #ball is life was literally my my thing. I was literally a gym rat. Every single day I'm going to the gym. If somebody's in there or not, I'm in there hooping by myself. I'm filming myself. And I took that same passion, determination, and discipline that I had in basketball and just brought it over to what I'm doing now.
Brother Ben, what's like your most precious goal?
Before I die, man, I would like to set up institutions like this that allows the information that Allah has allowed me to acquire over the years through study and through experience to live on beyond me. I would like to set up communities online and offline where the work that I have sacrificed for, crashed at my computer for, lives on beyond me. I would like to have systems in place to where people is able to have jobs, and the same system that I use to put out content that has impacted millions of people all over the world, that continues even after I'm gone. I have a goal of personally generating over 25 million so that I can do, that's for me personally, so that I can do whatever my mind fathoms. So if I say I want to get this done, I got an entire team that takes just my thought and makes it happen. That's what I would like to, that's how I would like for my life to live and be before it is over. Man, I would like to develop like an AI that is trained on my brain and my mind, that if you ask it a question, it takes you directly to a video that you need. It takes you directly to an article that you need, because that's how my mind works. I've edited thousands of videos of the minister. So when somebody needs something, I literally can go directly to the lecture. I know where the clip is that I posted online and get it to them. And that has helped so many people. So I would like to streamline that process with AI to, if you search for something, it's taking you directly to the knowledge and the game that you need. Because I know that the scripture says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And if you just get the right word with the right time and the right spirit, God got you from there. You'll go figure it out. And so that's what I would like to see, man. That's what I would like to accomplish. I would like to have a farm eventually that grows our own food. I would like to have a school that is teaching our own children. Everything that we need, food, clothing, and shelter, I would like to be in a position where we own it and we can provide it for our community, and also giving our people the education that they need to carry it on after we're gone.